Hey y'all, Kayla Nicole 999 here, and this is just a quick update on 90 days as a full-time cam girl. So I'm gonna say it's like 2:13 in the afternoon, and I'm just now barely getting ready to hop on cam. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull 8 hours on cam today. I honestly don't think I'm gonna be able to pull 4 hours on Chatterbait and 4 hours on my free cam. At this point, I think I may just jump on Chatterbait for 4 hours and kind of just completely skip my free cams today, unless I happen to have like a burst of energy. Obviously, I'm gonna take a break after Chatterbait, and I am going to, just eat dinner, feed my dog, do the basic stuff. Being on cam can be really, really hard on your body, especially if you're like sitting on the bed the entire time. I personally get stiff, and it really just depends on how it goes. Like, I don't even know how cam is going to go today. It could totally suck, it could totally be great. I don't have a clue. But there are a few things that I learned today that I didn't know. One, apparently you can have pets on camera on Chatterbait. I'm like still unsure of this because I swore that Chatterbait said that you could not have pets on camera at all, period. There's a lot of sites that will not allow animals on camera, which I don't necessarily try to put my dog on camera. However, I am broadcasting from a really small 1-bedroom apartment, and I have a 95-pound dog, and I don't have a lot of room, and I don't like I have a crate for him, but I don't like locking him in a crate or like locking him in a room or whatever while I broadcast. It's just not fair to him. So obviously you cannot have pets on camera in a sexual context, which I would never do anyway. I am totally against bestiality. Don't even come at me with that. There is one reason that I am kind of concerned about letting my dog roam free on camera with Chatterbait, and that is because I have totally had members on Chatterbait try to talk to me about bestiality, and oh my god, I fucking like lost it. I literally had to stop. I could not continue with the show. The first time it happened, it was some random guy. He's now banned from my room. I don't even remember his screen name at this point, but I know he approaches you the same way every time. And I didn't ban him when he first came to my room because I didn't really know how to ban people at the time. So when he came back and he used his, oh, I'm kind of twisted, I recognized it right away, and I just booted him the fuck out of my room. So what happened the first time was he came into my room and he was asking if I had ever had someone that I shouldn't have or something that I shouldn't have involved with me in a sexual manner. And I didn't realize where he was going with the something until he asked me if he could send me a video of something licking peanut butter off of him. I was utterly fucking disgusted. Honestly, this dude needs to be reported. His account needs to be banned, okay? Bestiality is not okay. If you want to fantasize about a woman dressed up in a costume of an animal, that's one thing. However, animals cannot consent. So anything that you do with an animal in a sexual way is wrong. We're just not gonna go there. So my next experience was also on Chatterbait, and I had a woman come in, and from her screen name, I assumed where this was going, and I'm not gonna share her screen name because of privacy, blah, 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 blah. You know how it is. Anyway, I assumed where this was going. So when she started messaging me, I just upfront told her, do not ask me about animals. I will ban you and report you. And she's like, oh yeah, don't worry, girl, don't worry, you're good, you're good. So she was cool the first night. She comes in a second time. And then she's like, so do you understand my screen name? And I already knew where this was going. And I was just like, oh God. And she's like, I would love to see a video with you and your dog. I kicked her out of the room. So you can kick and ban. So first I kicked. I was trying to ban, but apparently I kicked instead of banning. She comes back in and she immediately starts apologizing. I was just like, So I banned her. I believe I may have reported her. I think I actually did report her. I honestly don't remember. This was a while ago. This was a while ago when I first started camming again. And then I went on a rant on cam about don't even come at me asking about my animal. Like, my dog is my baby, okay? I will never do that kind of shit with an animal. It's wrong. I'm not trying to kink bash, but there are certain kinks that are just wrong. And here's where I stand on those. Bestiality is wrong. Incest is fucking wrong, okay? And anything involving children is wrong. Now, the family thing, there's a lot of people who are into step family. I'm not into step family. That is not my kink. Here's where I draw the line at step family. First of all, I'm not doing it. I'm not role-playing step family shit with you, okay? It's just not going to happen. However, if two consenting adults that are over the legal age of consent want to engage in sexual behaviors with each other, and they are not biologically related to each other, although that is not my thing, that's your choice. It's your life. I'm not going to say anything further on that, okay? But that is where I stand. No animals, no children, no incest. And I don't roleplay any type of step-family shit. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to say that you're wrong for being into that. I'm just not going to do it, okay? That's your life. Go live your life. You stay over there with that stuff. I don't really want to hear about it. And that's where I'm at. So anyway, first day, I kind of failed. So like I said, it's 2:20 now, and I'm just barely getting logged on to Chatterbait, and I'm gonna work for 4 hours, and I honestly do not know if I'm going to have the stamina to get on to my free cams afterwards. But here is what I learned today. My morning schedule is just not gonna work. If I want to work cams during the day, and I want to do 4 hours on Chatterbait and 4 hours on my free cams, I'm gonna have to switch up my morning schedule. As much as I don't want to do this because I don't know that I actually have the motivation to exercise after I get off cam for 8 hours, I'm gonna have to switch my exercise routine. I've been exercising at home. I just made up my own routine. Anyway, we don't need to talk about that right now. But anyway, I need to exercise every day for my personal health and well-being. It's just necessary, okay? So I'm gonna have to switch that to after work. And I'm also going to have to switch my intentions journal. I do an intentions journal every day. We can talk more about that in another video. I actually learned about that from another YouTuber, Stargirl, the Practical Witch, I think is her name. By the way, I'm kind of spiritual, kind of witchy. Yeah, anyway. She has some great videos if you're into spirituality, and I think it was like her love spell video or whatever, talking about like how to remove a love spell off of you, because you can, those of you that don't know, you can unintentionally like cast love spells on people by thinking about them too much and like obsessing over them. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into that. If you want to know more about that and you want to know more about the intentions journal, I suggest you go watch Stargirl, the Practical Witch's channel, that specific video on love spells, and it will talk more about intentions journal. It's great. It's something that I've been using every day for a while, and it's really helping me really with my PTSD and my insecurities. I'm not a confident girl. I am gaining confidence, but honestly, I have been a super insecure girl most of my life. Many of you probably wouldn't assume that from my social media presence and my video presence on screen. But yeah, I'm super insecure and I don't have a lot of confidence, and like I said, I do that negative self-talk and I talk myself out of a lot. So I'm actually pretty proud of myself for actually getting ready and for hopping on cam, because normally I would have just like trashed this entire day and I would have been like beating myself up. Oh, you weren't ready on time, blah, 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 blah. You're not going to get a full day in. You're a loser, whatever we say in our head. But here I am, I'm ready, and I'm gonna hop on, like, I'm gonna do this. I'm at least gonna get 4 hours on one site in, if not more on a second site if I can. If I have the stamina, I might just take the evening off. I might go work my delivery job if I can pick up a shift. Those shifts are really hard to come by, so I'll focus on that later. I don't know, I haven't decided. But I'm not going to just completely trash day one and say, oh, it's ruined and I need to start tomorrow. Because you get in that cycle. Like, you don't do everything that you want to do. And then you're like, oh, the day's ruined. I got to stop and we're just going to start over tomorrow. But then tomorrow comes and you're doing the same shit. And you're not fixing the problems that caused the issues in the first place. So tomorrow we are exercising after cam. We are moving our intentions journal to after cam. Another thing I do is affirmations from a book called You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. Those have been incredibly beneficial to me. I highly suggest you pick up the book and you check it out. If you are trying to heal yourself and heal your life, if you're spiritual, if you're not necessarily spiritual, I don't know about the book. I don't know. Try the book. Just I don't know if it's for you. I don't know what you like. I don't know what you don't like. All I know is it worked wonders for me and it's helped me immensely. So anyway, I do affirmations, so that's gonna be switched to after cam. So yeah, the one thing that I am going to do before cam is get my dog walked. Like, that is just a necessity. My dog has to be fed, my dog has to be walked, and I have to drink coffee. All right. So today's gonna be a test run. I'm still trying to figure out the tips on Chatterbait. Like, I have a tip menu, but I don't know if it's really working for me. So I may kind of spend some time looking at the top girls and seeing what their tip menu is like. I get caught up on Chatterbait because you can design your menu and your About Me section with HTML and CSS. Some of you don't know, I do dabble in computer coding. That's another topic for another day. But I get caught up on that, and then, so I don't know. Today is just going to be a test run. We'll see how it goes. I'm proud of myself for at least getting on one chat site today. It's better than just, trashing the entire day and saying I'm going to start tomorrow. I will do another update with you guys later this evening just to let you know how it goes. Talk to you soon.